He did get banned from Twitter? Jesus, what, just now? I only knew about Facebook and Instagram. Banned from the metaverse. Guess he really is out of the matrix. Thanks to the resub Delusional, nigga sub Wim Hof, and the Prime Torma, and the Bits Dowland. Yeah, so they finally took down the top G. The Facebook and Instagram, and I guess Twitter. I didn't see that. I guess I'll check one of these for it. But they all banned him today. Thanks to the Bits Ed. Or Edor. Why did he get banned? Probably because he reached the melting point of horrible takes. The melting point of horrible takes. And it was more than the servers could handle, so they finally just kicked him off. I don't know. I didn't see any public announcement for why he was banned. Just more so that he was banned. Obviously citing all the misogynistic shit he said, but they didn't give an actual explanation. I, for one, am never on the side of censorship, but Andrew Tate's in a really weird position because he's being investigated for human trafficking, and I think yesterday, kidnapping. Right? That was yesterday? Kidnapping an American tourist or something? 17 hours ago. I don't know if this is the same thing and it just popped up again 17 hours ago. So it is in a weird position. I never support censorship, and even in this case, I don't think I'm really on the side of it. When you... Jesus. Got a hair in my mouth. When you take down someone like Andrew Tate, that just makes him appeal more to his demographic. He's going to make more money from this. He won't have as big of reach on new audience members, but the ones that already know his name are going to spread it to like-minded people, and he's going to make more money. This idea was too dangerous for mainstream media. They don't want you to succeed. Take the red pill, break the matrix. Here's Andrew Tate's $50 a month Discord server. There's really no winning in censorship. Ever. So I don't ever understand why people celebrate it. It's good for him. All it does is make him a martyr. Kinda, but it also just makes him more money. Look at Alex Jones. I think Alex Jones is a great example. Alex Jones, while being banned from YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, PayPal, was still able to rake in $800,000 a day occasionally while being banned. All you do is give them a bigger stranglehold on the audience. There's a tier 1 T-Chan. There's a Buffalo, Beautiful, Deadpool, and Giant. And Carne, Tempest, Squiggles, and Beefy in tier 1 Milk. I disagree with that take. But how? It's well documented. I think Alex Jones is a great example. He became more successful, made more money when he was banned. And once you start warming people up to deplatforming and censorship as a normal way of handling things, it gets used against people that aren't as bad as Andrew Tate or Alex Jones. It just opens that door, and it's a tough one to close. You can't put the genie back in the bottle. It's not censorship, my god. What is it then? He's not in jail. Not yet. He's still being investigated. So what is it? He's going to make more money off it, man. His community already, I've seen it. Treating this guy like he's some kind of superhero now. The man's trying to keep him down because he's too powerful. Thanks, resub Kyle. He left. Why do you keep saying he left America? He's been in Romania this entire time because of the lax laws there. It's not like he was just in America or anything. Do you think he'll be put in prison? I don't know. I'm not the authorities. I'm not investigating him. Thanks, resub Izzy. I do think human trafficking charges and FBI raids for questionable kidnappings and shit isn't exactly some whoops-a-daisy thing, especially in Romania. That's not just like a mistake. Something has to be going a bit goofy over there. Thanks, the resub Quack and the bits chill. Nah, I can't say I even heard of that one, chill. That sounds wild, though. What do you think the solution would be? Solution to what? Andrew Tate existing? He's found guilty of human trafficking and thrown in jail. The money's cut off. Everything's handled. But when you ban him, like publicly ban him, he's going to make more money. More people are going to buy his program because now it's taboo. Thanks to the Prime sewing. How is it taboo? Because he just got banned for it. You don't know that, though. I can say with a high level of confidence that that's what happens. Again, look at Alex Jones. Alex Jones was vaporized from the internet. YouTube, PayPal, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everything. Alex Jones got blasted off the internet. And he makes more money now than ever. One example, because it's the only other prominent example. So right now there are two cases of this happening. Alex Jones and Andrew Tate. So there's two. So of course I can only pull one example right now. One confirmed example. Thanks to the Prime, Merit, Gamer Kid, and Tier 1 Weatherman, and the resub username, and Warren. You're oh so wrong about... Well, who else then? The you're wrong without an argument or a counterexample isn't exactly effective. EDP is a YouTuber. He's not selling anything besides his personality, and he's a pedophile. How is that the same? Alex Jones and Andrew Tate were literally salesmen. Banned for their ideals and the things they talked about. EDP was banned for being a pedophile. Easy Tier 1 Wonder. Yeah, I saw that hurt. It's a cute petition. Logan Paul was blacklisted and he makes more money. Logan Paul's not a good example, though. But yeah, he was blacklisted for a while, completely demonetized, and ended up being more popular, but not directly from it, so it's not exactly accurate. Talking out of your ass. You're the same guy who just said you're oh so wrong and still provided no counterexample. I am giving you examples, and you just keep saying no, without anything further. What a useless discourse. Andrew Tate is cool. No, he's not. Andrew Tate is like turbo cringe. The guy is super insecure and he can't even stick to his persona. When he got banned, I saw a post. I don't know how legitimate this was, but I saw a post of where he was claiming that he was just doing it as a comical, over-the-top character and begged to be let back on the platforms. He's a cuck. So he couldn't even stick to his guns. If that actually was him. That's exactly what Jones did. Yep, Jones did try it. It didn't work. Exit Prime, SFZ. Have you seen the clip of him dancing in the club? No, but I saw that clip of how he walks.
Most girls hate Andrew Tate is because he's bringing back the strong masculinity.
Yeah. I've known a lot about Andrew Tate way before he blew up. The guy, I've always said for a long time, he is the most entertaining alpha male clown. But he's found extreme success thanks to his TikTok marketing. Dudes are more desperate now than ever. So it's the perfect time to capitalize off it. And he did that in the right way. So he's made tons and tons of money. Thanks for resub, Sonata. Thanks for resub, Carrie. Since he's been banned on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, I guess, he's going to be popping up a lot on Twitch and YouTube again. So like Aiden Ross streams, XQC, Hassan debates. That's how he's going to do his marketing now, through debates. He's super smart with keeping his name out there. And he's going to continue to make tons and tons of money, more so now from being banned. That market is way smaller than Facebook and Insta, though. His main market is TikTok. Facebook and Insta, that's an afterthought. How many young people do you know using Facebook? Facebook that's a nothing burger. Twitter's kind of a big one for him, though. Twitter was rough. Instagram, too, to an extent. But Facebook, that's nothing. It's way bigger than Twitch. Nah, I disagree. The people on Twitch are, like, active participants in shit. So if you sell them on the idea that they can make money and not be lonely, they're gonna buy it. 100%. Whereas like Instagram, you'll scroll through or maybe like a post. But Twitch, people are like focused on. Thanks to the resub, Pikabuchi in the Prime obsolete. You're doing the same thing Andrew Tate does? What? Say that men should be able to cheat on women and women can't do the same, and all kinds of goofy, stupid shit, and selling a $50 how to make an Amazon drop shipping account. What are these takes tonight? You did make it a drama night? I know. Because it's a very interesting story. Again, this is only the second major example I've ever seen of just like a full ban. Alex Jones being the other one. Thanks for resub, Christian and Kamal Kos and Seal. And I think it's pretty short-sighted and naive to think that this kind of deplatforming will only be used against people as bad as Andrew Tate and Alex Jones. I already saw a lot of people like putting others in the crosshair on things that they should be taking down and people they don't like. For example, like I saw a lot for Hassan. It's like he should be deplatformed for the things he said, with some support behind it. Like, it's just one of those things that becomes a slippery slope. Once you start normalizing like deplatforming and censorship to this extreme, it's not only going to be used for people you don't like. What's the solution then? Again, he's being investigated for human trafficking. Let the investigation continue. Hopefully he ends up in jail. Problem is completely solved. This isn't cutting off his money. He's making tons and tons of money still. More so now. Because now he's a martyr. Just like Alex Jones was. So this doesn't do anything except make him more popular. They're private companies, they ban who they want. Yeah. Yeah, they do. Did I say it was illegal? No, I just said it's a bad idea. What if Tate is innocent? I'd be shocked. If he's innocent, I would be fucking shocked. He is so open about his consensual webcamming hustle, as well as the questionable tapes of what was it? I think it was a woman that was like shutting herself in the bathroom, hiding from an aggressive Tate and screaming, as well as the investigation that's still underway, as well as the kidnapping claims. Like, I'd be very surprised. I'm not the head investigator, but there seems to be a lot of fishy shit going on. I love Andrew Tate. Moist is a cuck. Hey, enjoy the $50 a month Discord, big guy. Keep fighting his battles for him. Thanks for 5 gift subs, Josh. Appreciate it, man. In the Prime May, and the gift sub Tech in Tier 1, my bad. Tate fans delusional, trying to control the narrative. No, it's just they bought into it, man. It's like a sunk cost fallacy. They pay $50 a month to be part of a fucking Discord server that doesn't give them any useful information. They have to rationalize that somehow. Thanks the resub Ketro and the Prime Magical and T-Boot. It's honestly kind of sad. I used to think that, and I still do to a certain extent. But at the end of the day, it's their money. What am I, their accountant? They can waste it however they want. You just wait until he's on Jeff Rogan. Just immediately butchered that. Joe Rogan. And yeah, I'm sure he'll be on Rogan pretty soon. Is it wrong that I believe some of the things Tate says? Ah, so you've fallen for it. Again, as we've talked about, people like Tate, QAnon to go to the extreme, they will sprinkle in legitimate truths to all of their wackiness, so that when people hear the wackiness, they'll find the truth and be like, maybe they're not as crazy as people say. So like just some dumb platitude Andrew Tate always says where it's like, I believe in love. Love is such a good thing. Everyone wants to like put down love or, you know, get an OnlyFans or multiple boyfriends, you know, it's bad. I believe in love. And then some dude will hear that and be like, wow, you know, maybe this guy's just misunderstood. Without ever even bothering to look at all the awful shit that he says as well. And then they'll spend $50 to be in his Discord. QAnon does the same thing. There's a lot of pedophiles in Hollywood. Hollywood's full of pedophiles. And that's true. They're 100% right. And then the next thing they'll talk about is how JFK Jr. has been revived and is going to cruise down Washington. to announce his presidency run. To announce his presidency run. Like, all of these people, they lure you in with, like, an actual truth that everyone knows, that everyone recognizes, in order to appear like there's real sense in there. It's like the most basic thing ever. It's not that deep. So yeah, Andrew does say things that are right. And you know who else says those things? Every other human being on the fucking planet. It's just normal platitudes. There's a tier 1 Dean in the prime Nick. New in the resub Brilliant, and Thomas in the prime Schloppy in the resub Kachubby. He's a great speaker, though. I just never gotten that impression. All he does is ramble. Like, listen to him talk about how when you cook, you're poor. You're poor because you're cooking. Or cooking contributes to you being poor. All it is like a sloppy flow of consciousness. People just like sucking his dick. Again, I don't think that's the case. It's a sunk cost fallacy thing. They bought into the scam and they have to, like, cope with it. So now they just fight for it. Plus, they found friends. It gave them a community. It's no different than a frat. Paying to be in a frat. Paying for friends. They don't get any valuable information out of the Discord, at least not according to CoffeeZilla's video where he went through all the channels. It's just, like, general shit you can find on YouTube for free. Like, no one's making real money off that, nor is anyone getting laid. It's just a pussy repellent being in that Discord. But you find friends, and you're paying money, so now you have to cope with it. Thanks to Prime Toxic. Thanks to the bits, Zerny. Worth noting, Andrew Tate had a video deleted on his channel where he said he moved to Romania because it's easier to be absolved of rape charges. Well, I don't know about that. But I do know he always tells the story of why he went to Romania, and it's a really sketchy one. But I don't know what video you're talking about. The dude can't even explain why he's bald. He changes the story every time. He told a story that he shaved his head one time because he's like, I don't need hair, I'm insecure if I have hair. And then he also told another story where it was about, like, his dad. He's bald because his dad made him mad. To prove that he's a man. Like, he doesn't even know why he's bald. Like, he can't even get that story right. Don't understand why people hate him so much. I don't agree with most of what he says, but people go wild for the smallest things. It's because he's so popular. He said, again, very much like Alex Jones, he just says some legitimately wild, unhinged shit and has a huge audience for it. So people worry that it's going to influence them. Especially him, because his audience is so young. Can't say whether or not it will. It might. But I think most of the people that subscribe to it are, like, general shut-in losers, so I don't think they're going to necessarily turn into, like, an Andrew Tate. But it could. I think the resub Shadow and Lulu. Oh, the tier 1 Lulu, the resub Brute. The bits Raggedy and Tori. What do you think about his brother Tristan? Is he the one that does the podcast with him? I don't know anything about him other than him gargling Andrew's cock. I don't think I've ever heard him have his own idea or his own thoughts that weren't just regurgitated from Andrew's mouth like a baby bird. So I have no opinions on Tristan. Thanks, resub Bilth. And the resub Ray and Iris. You think Twitch will ban him? I couldn't say. He's going to start appearing on a lot of Twitch streams soon because now it's going to be his main marketing. But I don't know if Twitch is going to do anything. Again, I'm not on the side of the censorship. This is just going to make Tate more money. He's now become a martyr. That's an only child take? What about his brother? This is Prime Evan, Bing, and Space Ghost. You already debunked the accusations of what, having a brother? What accusation did I just make? I just asked that guy if he was talking about the only child take being about his brother. What accusation? And all of his debunking is the worst debunking ever, by the way. I looked for the debunk on the human trafficking thing. This dude is terrible at it. All he said is, you're stupid if you believe it. Like, that was the crux of his argument. Like, yeah, no, she was just cheating and was embarrassed. And you're stupid if you believe it. Oh, alright, throughout the whole case. He's the resub Nether and Kyle. Imagine if he goes on Brendan Schaub's podcast. I don't know if that'd be possible. That'd be too much. I don't think this, like, the fabric of this dimension could hold that. That'd be the most miserable thing this world's ever created. Thanks to resub Anumi. Yeah, true, Tori. Thanks to resub Shio. Which team are you siding with on Germa's baseball game? I don't know. Germa's putting on a fucking show, though. Thanks to the resub E-Man. I was watching that right before hopping on. He ain't even proven guilty yet. Let's just see. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying I'd be shocked if he was completely innocent. I don't know how Romania, of all places, given the law and how lackadaisical things seem to be there, would incorrectly identify Tate as a human trafficker. That would be shocking. Especially with how much money Tate makes. To somehow get mislabeled human trafficking is quite the stretch. And all the videos that are out there. No, I find it to be a really interesting topic, which is why I wanted to bring it up. Again, this is only one of two that I've ever seen this happen to. The other being Alex Jones. So I think it's pretty important.